Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to a very special video tonight because I am about to show you giving myself a facial. You know, this is one of those videos where I feel like I don't know how I haven't done this video already, and yet I kind of do because we are going to talk about a lot of products, and I generally don't want to make you all feel like your PM routine has to have 12 products in it. That would be excessive to do every single night. But the reality is, I don't think I'm alone, that sometimes I do want to give my skin some extra pampering, especially if I had a day off. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of want to extend that feeling of the day off. Some of you know, I know you do. Anyway, that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to be showing you some lip care. We are doing some LED therapy in the way that Alice would do it. And I am wearing makeup, so we've got a little bit of cleansing that we're gonna have to do tonight. I shouldn't say a little, kind of a lot. It's a lot to take off. Anyway, I've got a lot to do. I will have timestamps and links in the description box below if you would like to jump around, but let's get started. Honestly, there are certain times where I have to have a little bit of a pep talk with myself about the importance of taking the makeup off. You work hard on it, you don't want to take it off. Man, especially when it's holding up so well. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. So I am starting with the Lancome by Facile, which turns out to be the product that I have repurchased more than anything else. I know I already mentioned that in a video, but it was just so surprising. I really thought it was gonna be one of the many skincare products I talk about, but I guess it does make sense because I don't deviate too much from this. I do like the Neutrogena, but this one is more effective, and since this was kind of heavy eyeshadow, I think it's just best to go with by Facile. It's very reliable. You can see I haven't even really rubbed it into my skin yet. You could see it's taking everything off. Goodbye, Natasha Denona. Do you know I used to be a Natasha Denona palette hater? I really did. I didn't like her old $129 palettes. I'm telling you, they were okay. I never understood the hype over them. But I don't know what she changed in her new formula, the smaller palettes. No portion of it fades through the day. You know, that's the thing about some eyeshadows is they'll fade a little bit awkwardly. Parts of it will start fading off. Parts of it are still clean for dear life. I see why people swear by Natasha Denona palettes. And you saw how I don't take these makeup removers anywhere else on my face. Yes, the brows, but anywhere else on my face. We'll get to that later with our double cleansing. So this is all to say, I understand why some people hear triple cleansing and think, wait, that sounds terrible for you. But it's isolated to your eyes and your lips. And no rinsing is required after using that, so now we're gonna double cleanse. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on these because, as you all know, Manyo is our brand of the month, and so you're gonna see a review of this whole brand at the end of the month. I just don't want things to get too repetitive, you know, so we'll fly through this. Chances are high you know how to double cleanse. Oil-based cleanser first to get all of the makeup off, and then the foaming cleanser or other cleanser. Now listen, I admit to you that I still do use a mitt. Oh my god, it was so bad. That was so bad. I really thought that was not going to be as bad as it was. I'm going to have to issue a YouTube apology for that. Last cleansing step, I'm going to use the Sarah Happ Lip Scrub. For the record, I absolutely think you can DIY a lip scrub. I don't think you have to buy it, but if you are going to buy one, this is the best. And there you go, you just witnessed a quadruple cleanse. Not that big of a deal, right? I am going to follow with my Grande Pout. This is the best lip mask I've ever tried. I feel like I don't even think about lip lines anymore. I don't want to say I'm reverse aging. I sometimes see people say that, and I get why. Because I do feel like I had lip lines in the past, and I don't have them anymore. I like my lips. But I don't know. There's something odd to me about saying reverse aging. I'm just not sure that... I don't know how I feel about it. Because the clock certainly keeps on ticking. My age certainly keeps on getting higher. I don't share it, though, for complicated reasons. I think that it can just... I think I can get into messy territory, and my mom told me a long time ago. She said, Alice, remember that you never owe anybody your age unless you are dating them or working for them. And I feel like the older I get, the more I understand why she said that. By the way, my mom had me when she was older, and I've always appreciated that she had extra wisdom to guide me. She had good advice, good life advice. So now I'm going to use some toner. I think, did I already spray this? Yes. I cannot not spray my skin immediately after cleansing. I don't like it to feel dry, so I'm using one of my absolute favorite toners, the Indie Lee Coenzyme Q10 toner. I just got a recent request to do my favorite toners. I'll have to spend some extra time on that. By the way, if you ever make a request, know that I am going to think about your request for at least a month until you see the video. I don't like doing, just quick assumptions on things. I like to put a lot of thought into my listing style of videos. I'm getting so excited for the next portion of this video, so I'm going to use the Mixsoon Bean Essence that I just talked about merely 1 week ago, but I'm only going to put this on my neck. And also the bottom portion of my face, because I am impatient, and you'll see why I'm doing this in just a moment. Alright friends, it is time for some LED therapy. This is a newer to me mask. I've been testing this one out for a couple of months at this point. This was sent over by Current Body. Again, I'll have links in the description box below. So I'm going to switch on my zip, and I'm going to spend some time doing the Founder's favorite treatment on here. So my deal is I really like LED therapy. I really believe in it. But oh my goodness, as somebody who's been using it for a couple of years at this point, it really did hit a point of feeling very tedious, and I am somebody who is just not good at sitting still. So I have to admit, I am actually loving this eye mask because I can multitask. Do you understand how much I value multitasking? I don't know, my brain just, it works really fast. I cannot handle just sitting there with the mask on anymore. And look at this multitasking. Look at, this is amazing. I love it. I'll tell you what I did with the zip in just a moment. So this is an all red light LED eye mask, which is why I'm comfortable using it without eye protection. I am not convinced that it's okay to use blue lights without eye protection. I would personally always recommend that. They actually do give you goggles if you want to be proactive about it, a just in case kind of thing, but personally, I don't feel the eye strain from using red LED that I have felt with blue LED. And can you see the light placement here? You really target the so-called crow's feet area over here, as well as under the eyes, a bit above as well. I really actually like it a lot, and it's super comfortable. Super comfortable. Now, again, it's not a full face mask. Current Body does also have one. They also sent me that. And I do have to say, I see the benefit of this one. One of my biggest concerns with some of the other LED masks, the ones that have a hard shell to them, is I don't know if those will fit every face. Whereas this flexible type of mask will fit everyone. And also, I feel like such a goober for having bought the Dr. Dennis Gross Body LED mask. I really do, because I did not need to spend the money on that one. I love his regular face mask because I do like blue light. I do have acne. But, yeah, I do not like his body mask. You just don't need it. You don't need it. If you're worried about that, you can get this and move it from your face to your chest. So this is the zip, which I've talked, I feel like, a lot about at this point. This was gifted as well. What I don't like about this little thing is that it's app controlled, and again, it's fun at first to use the app to follow along, but it gets so tedious after a while, and I don't want to just use these tools, these devices, for a month and then get tired of it. So the wonderful Kendra, I will link her Instagram, or I'll put her Instagram up on the screen. She explained to me that the last setting that you use in the app stays in this thing, so all you have to do is turn it on. And I absolutely love the nanocurrent setting. It's one where you don't see immediate results, but nanocurrent in particular is where we're actually starting to see some research in terms of acne, which never comes up with the microcurrent devices, but the research is going on. I'm also kind of more sensitive on my neck. I think most people are. Don't use any devices over here, but you can use them on the sides of your neck. I'll add a little bit of this to the top of my forehead here, and we'll do some of this nano current there. I did mention this is the freeform treatment, right? So you don't have to really worry as much about what's going on. You just kind of move it all over your face like you would a roller or a gua sha. I love nano current so much, and with this being so easy to use, this specific founder's favorite routine, I can do this and watch the news if I feel like hating the world further. Watch some YouTube, watch some comedy specials, what have you. This is the way. You all get the idea of that. Let's move on. I'm going to use one of my favorite eye serums. I think still my favorite, the Dr. Dennis Gross Triple Correction Eye Serum. If you do use LED, you always want to make sure to use any kind of actives. This product does have some actives in it after your LED treatment. We'll let that sink in. I'm going to use the Manyo Bifida Ampoule. I did tell y'all this was a lot of products, right? Because we have extra time tonight. So I'm still using this all over this area. A little lower than I'll show you on camera because we're modest around here. We get all up in there, all over. And as a pro tip for you, you will go through products very quickly if you use them on a large surface area. Just as a heads up, in case you have some products sitting around that you're not really using and you're not using anything here, don't waste your products. It's a good way to finish them off. And then we're going to use the Olaplex Lash Serum. This was gifted. What else was gifted in this video? Some of the Manyo products from a past sponsorship, but that's it. Most of these products are indeed my favorites. Oh, and the devices were gifted. I had this recent revelation that since I quit using prostaglandin analogs on my lashes, you can just wear false lashes. Yeah. You've probably seen me talk about Kiss's Falscara. And what did I buy recently? What's the name of it? Hold on. The Velour Extensions Lash Clusters. Yeah, you've got options. You don't have to use something that is causing you a reaction around your eyes. I will never be able to figure out how I just put up with that. Not that everybody has that reaction, but if you do, maybe don't keep using it. Prostaglandin analogs, that is, like Grande Lash. But yeah, the other day, I was just about to put those on again and I realized, I think my lashes might be looking pretty good. I like this. I might like this more than the Ordinaries. I actually might. You know, you always gotta wait it out with these. It's been 2 months of this so far. That's where you're gonna start seeing the results. That does frustrate me with Sephora's return policy though, because you know, it's only 30 days and you're just not gonna know if this is working for you in 30 days. The lash cycle takes longer than that. You're just not gonna know for 2 months. I really wish Sephora would change their policy back to 60 days. If Ulta carries this, you might want to get it at Ulta instead, just so you have a little bit more of a return window. So I'm using the Biome Cream, and then we're going to follow with the Sleeping Mask. Wait, let me grab my brushes for my indulgent evenings. I do like these skincare brushes, totally optional. Anyway, this is just a nice way to finish up this routine, do a little bit of additional, totally optional pampering. Oh, it is nice. These brushes clean up pretty well. The only one that's stained is the one I've used for vitamin C products. I should have been able to predict that one though. I should have. Well, friends, that's it for my PM facial. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'll have everything linked below. If you would like to help support this channel, you can make a purchase through those links, but you already knew that. I assume you do at least. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all next time.